Welcome to the internet. We're back again with another video. Today we are doing Ryan's car. We're gonna upgrade his brakes, his brake pad, and his brake rotors to Carpal Tech brake pads. These are I believe they're X8 or X10, one of those. And two-piece brake rotors with ventilation in the middle. High-strength carbon steel rotors and 75, I think, center aluminum center hat, and it's two-piece. You can see the vanes. So this side is directional, so this is the passenger side because you see the vanes going this way. And then we're gonna replace the OEM rotor that looks pretty much shot, and his brake pads, which actually does look like there's still life on them, but they're pretty worn down. And he also has a set of wheel studs on that he is grinding and filing down over there. Not sure if you can hear me afterwards, but yeah, there he is. Brian, hello. So these are his wheel studs right here, and as you can see, he's just cleaning out. The main part is the back part where the red Loctite goes, and then he's just grinding down some of the rust that's on the front. That's basically it. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna get started on his front brake pads. And also note, we may or may not be doing this in the rain, because it certainly looks like it's gonna rain. Anyways, time for the time lapse. I got the rotor in. That's tightening it in. The little bolt thing to hold the rotor in place. And obviously you want to check to make sure that all the bolts line up. I know he's been putting stud kit on, but just making sure it lines up. And his OEM pads came with embedded brake sensor. Unfortunately, it will no longer be used. So what I'm gonna do is, if he's not using this anymore, I'm just gonna cut it and then stick this inside to cover the little marking in the back. And he won't be using this anymore. So that's pretty much already disassembled. All I need to do is put the new brake pad, clean it a little bit, put the new brake pads in. Before I put that rotor on, I'm gonna put in his wheel stud kit that he just finished up, and we also bed in the brake pads, which we'll do later in the video. These are XP10s. They're really motorsport pads, but look at the thickness of that.
These ones are still good, but they suck. These ones are way better. Yeah. These ones are actually meant for the track. This one's a street pad compound.
So he's been running on
crappy
brakes and crappy tires this whole time. Carpal Tech did come with a tutorial on how to break it in on the racetrack. We are not on the racetrack, we're on the street, so it's going to be a little more difficult, especially with the weather now. But I know a good spot that can potentially do it. So right now, we're going to go back to finishing up the side. First snafu, and it would be Ryan. On the stock pads, it comes with these shims. You can see right here. That is to put into your brake pads in here, so it doesn't go knocking. The Carpal Tech does not come with them, and I attempted to take the on off because it's just adhesive glued on, but it broke. See if I can show you better. It broke. Yeah, so it's not gonna work. So right now Ryan is searching up. We can get any brake pads that has a clip that I can modify to fit here. The rear doesn't look like there is, but we might come back to the front and just do the rear next. Snafu, we'll come back once we finish the problem. Okay, so my wife is coming to the rescue again. We kept her old Mini Cooper retaining clips, and I'm gonna chop off one side and hopefully it'll fit in here. Let me show you what it means when you don't have retaining clips. So when you don't have the retaining clips and you put your brake pads in here, it's gonna go like this. You hear that? The reason why you don't want that is because when it goes back and forth, your brake pads isn't going like this, it's going like this. So it's gonna be very inconsistent wear and wearing it out prematurely. I already weared it out a little bit. So we're gonna get those retaining clips for the front, and I'm gonna chop them off, modify it. Hopefully it fits just enough to hold it so it doesn't rattle. Right now, Ryan's gonna speed up the process, and he's gonna install the wheel studs with red Loctite. And we're stopping here because the back, you probably can't see it, is a triple square where my finger's pointing at. You probably can't see it on camera, I'll show you afterwards. It's a triple square, so we don't have that either because I don't know why Audi's, the rear is a triple square and the front is just a regular bolt. Like this is the front one and the rear is a triple square. Don't know why. While Ryan is Loctiting all of that, you could be a little more liberal. Yeah, like that. That's good. And we get a triple square. So when I come back, Ryan should have all that in. Once I have a triple square, we could do the rears. And then whenever my wife gets here, we'll do the front and finish up the fronts. Learning process every time. I have brought the right triple square, the M14. It is hooked on back there. Right now I'm just waiting for Ryan to disconnect the e-brake to retract it. Once he's retracted, I could take the caliper off. Then I could take pads and rotor off. We figured out a way to do the front, so we'll get back to you on how I did the front later. And then I will show you the solution for the front. Hope you enjoyed that time lapse. The rear is finally done. Ignore that gross stuff. That's just shipping protection. Every company does it differently, and this one for some reason turns yellow. Anyways, so that's new one in. We reused that because it didn't come with new ones. The rear 2 carrier bolts is torqued down, and all he has to do to put new grease on, all he has to do is brake a few times, and this will retract fully. And that's pretty much it for the rear. Now the front we have to modify, like I said, so I'm gonna help Ryan button up the rear, and then we're gonna show you what we modified, because my wife brought the Mini Cooper brake pads. Look how tiny they are. But the clips, where'd you put the clips, Ryan? Oh, there they are. These clips, it will work, so all I have to do is just cut it and modify it to work, and we'll show you that when I finish helping Ryan with the other side. So that took longer than thought, but we figured it out. So where is the clip that I wanted to show you, the Mini Cooper clips? What I did was I just cut in the middle, and when we put it in, we make sure that the pointy side is facing outward, and there it is. So now it won't shake left and right, it won't go knocking everywhere because it's at least retained a little bit inward. Same thing on the other side. If you look down the middle, they're not contacting the brake rotor at all. It spins freely. And so this side's done. And Ryan's gonna do the other side while I take a break and drink some boba. And we are officially done. We are now going to bed in his brakes. He got track day brakes, so we just kind of converted over to street braking in, exactly what I did, and it worked out fine. And we're gonna I'll give you a little quick preview of how they look. Kind of look like Spider-Man. Yep. Orange. And we kind of sprayed it with brake clean. It already came off. You don't technically need to do that for these. It'll just wear off by itself. But you could. I didn't bother doing it on mine. I did 2 rotors and then I just didn't care. It'll come off anyway. And that's pretty much it. Ryan is torquing it down. And that's the end of this video. Oh, I found a piece of garbage right over there. And that's the end of this video. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below if you enjoyed what you watched. Thank you for joining us. And as a bonus, we're gonna include his bedded in procedure below.
Until next time, enjoy the ASMR video, and we'll see you then.